Flickering torches cast long shadows across the solemn faces in the Spartan council chamber. Thick with unspoken tension, the Persian ambassadors, draped in opulent robes, exude arrogance as they face Leonidas, king of Sparta, earth and water. Tokens of submission to the great King Xerxes. The Persian ambassadors declare, their words hanging in the air. Leonidas listens, his jaw tight, a deceptive calm masking his burning defiance. He turns towards a well, the ambassadors following with smug anticipation, unaware of the storm about to break. Under the cloak of night in Sparta, Leonidas seeks the oracle's guidance, his face etched with anticipation and resolve. The oracle's chilling prophecy echoes. Sparta's doom or a king's sacrifice, a grim choice hanging heavy in the air. A somber expression settles on Leonidas's face, the weight of destiny pressing upon his shoulders. Leonidas steels himself, accepting the inevitable sacrifice with unwavering resolve. In the heart of Sparta, preparations begin, overshadowed by the prophecy and Leonidas's impending fate. Leonidas stands tall before the ephors, his presence dominating the Spartan Jerusalem, where every shadow speaks of ancient power. Sunlight spears through the high windows, spotlighting the elders' stern faces as Leonidas begins, his voice resonating with resolve. I intend to take my 300 royal guard to Thermopylae, Leonidas declares, his words echoing in the hallowed chamber. It will buy time, he asserts, his gaze unwavering. Time for the rest of Greece to prepare for the coming storm. Under the relentless sun, Leonidas leads his 300, their sandals beating a steady rhythm on the ancient road to Thermopylae. A clash of cultures as 2,800 Greek warriors, a motley alliance, join the Spartans, their armor reflecting the harsh light. Dilius surveys the assembled force, his voice laced with disdain. I disdain these non-Spartans. Leonidas responds with pragmatic resolve, his gaze sweeping over the allied ranks. Their presence makes us real enough. The combined army marches forward, a tide of bronze and determination flowing towards the narrow pass. Under the Greek sun, Xerxes sits upon his throne, an enigmatic figure amidst the opulence of his Persian camp. News arrives of a defiant force holding the pass, a challenge to his imperial ambitions. Xerxes listens, his face an impassive mask, concealing the storm of his thoughts. Demaratus steps forward, his voice a stark warning amidst the grandeur. Do not underestimate the Spartans. They fight for their laws, he cautions, his words echoing with the weight of experience. And they are willing to die, Demaratus concludes, casting a shadow on Xerxes' assured conquest. At Thermopylae, a narrow pass becomes a stage for defiance, as the Greek army stands unyielding against the vast Persian horde. Bronze shields gleam under the sun, a wall of muscle and resolve, fortified by an ancient, weathered wall. Demetra, a Helot woman, observes from afar, her eyes capturing the solemn pre-battle rituals of the Spartans. Waves of Persian soldiers surge forward, crashing against the Greek lines in a relentless assault. Each wave breaks against the unwavering Greek defense, leaving behind a trail of fallen bodies and shattered hopes. The ground is soaked in blood, a grim testament to the fierce resistance and the heavy price of freedom at Thermopylae. Torches flicker across the Persian camp, casting shadows as Ephialtes, face contorted with fear, is dragged before Xerxes. The smell of sweat and spices fills the air as Ephialtes kneels, the vast army silent, awaiting his plea. I can show you a path, Ephialtes says, his voice trembling. A way around the hot gates. Xerxes looms, intrigued. A path? Speak, Ephialtes offers. The Anopia path. I will lead your immortals. In the pre-dawn chill of the Greek camp, Phocian scouts burst into the command tent, their expressions grave with dire news. Leonidas, a statue of resolve, absorbs the report of the Persian flanking maneuver, his gaze hardening with each word. Demophilus steps forward, his face a mask of grim determination, volunteering himself and his Thespians to hold the line. Aristodemus and Eurystheus stand nearby, their eyes swollen and useless, a testament to their physical frailty. Leonidas softens his gaze, a hint of sympathy flickering as he commands, Aristodemus, Eurystheus, you are ordered to leave. Under the relentless sun, 1,000, 500 Greek warriors march to face the Persian horde. Dilius and Leonidas fight side by side, a beacon of defiance against the overwhelming force. Surrounded, they retreat to a small hill, their courage unwavering as they prepare for the final stand. Leonidas falls in a savage struggle, his body a prize fiercely contested as Demetra watches the tragic end. Xerxes surveys the pass, a battlefield painted with the still bodies of the fallen. Silence descends, broken only by the wind. His gaze sweeps across the devastation, a sea of lifeless warriors stretching toward the horizon. Amidst the carnage, a familiar figure emerges. Leonidas, his form still defiant even in death. A storm of fury erupts within Xerxes, his face contorted with rage and a thirst for vengeance. His voice booms across the field, a command fueled by fury. Let his head be severed, place it upon a pike as a warning to all who defy me. Xerxes' decree echoes, sealing Leonidas's fate. Weeks after the battle, Aristodemus trudges toward Sparta, a solitary figure against the stark horizon. He is the lone survivor, burdened by the weight of his survival and the memory of the fallen. As he enters Sparta, faces turn, their expressions hardening with undisguised contempt. Whispers follow him like a dark shadow, each syllable a brand upon his soul. He would forever be known as Aristodemus the Trembler. The narration echoes, sealing his fate. On Plataea's battlefield, the deafening clash of bronze fills the air as Aristodemus stands alone against the Persian horde. Aristodemus whirls, a lone warrior consumed by battle, his sword a blur of desperate defiance. Each swing of his sword is a dance with death, fueled by a burning desire for redemption. He fights with the fury of 10, a whirlwind of steel against the relentless Persian advance. His face is a mask of grim determination, eyes blazing with the fire of a man with nothing to lose. Aristodemus becomes a symbol of defiance amidst the chaos, his every move a challenge to fate itself. Under the blazing sun at Thermopylae, Herodotus faces Demetra, her weathered face a map of time and battles. Victory. There were no victors that day, only the fallen, Demetra says, her voice echoing through the ancient pass. Herodotus inquires about the Spartans, and Demetra explains, they fought for Sparta, for glory, for their way of life. Demetra speaks of the Thespians. They fought for something more, their homes, their families, their freedom. Sunlight streams into the museum, illuminating the air. A tour guide gestures with a laser pointer toward a Spartan epitaph. Tourists listen, a mix of boredom and curiosity on their faces. Go tell the Spartans, we lie, the tour guide recites. It was a coalition, a united front against a common enemy, she says. Thermopylae Pass stands desolate, the ghosts of battles past echoing in the silence. Wind whispers through the ancient stones, a mournful song for heroes long gone. Sunlight paints the rugged landscape, highlighting the pass's strategic depth. The very air vibrates with the memory of courage and sacrifice. An empty path, yet filled with the weight of history's unwavering gaze. At Thermopylae Pass, a somber day dawns, heavy with the weight of destiny. Text appears, etched against the sky, detailing the forces arrayed for battle. The strategic significance of Thermopylae unfolds, a narrow stage for a monumental clash. The text emphasizes the Spartan sacrifice, a linchpin in the defense of Greece. Salamis and Plataea loom, victories born from the blood spilled on this ancient ground.